Welcome back, everybody.
Hiya! It's windy again.
Yeah.
We can't.
It's windy again.
Yeah, we can't just wait for the wind to stop because it'd be days and days and days.
Months.
Yeah, it's just windy every day, it seems.
Yeah. I think Monday there's a high
moment.
pressure coming in for one day, and then I think it goes back to low pressure.
We're all wrapped up, all warm, like it's winter, which it still is, I think. It's meant
It's
to be
taking a long
spring.
time to transition.
Well, we're 24th of March now.
Yeah, and it's been a horrible March.
Yeah.
It's another showery day today, guys, as well.
So we're
Yesterday
going to
was
try and
showers.
get where we are before the rain comes in, about 1 o'clock. It's about 10 o'clock now, and he's just left for work.
Yeah, I cycled back straight after the last vlog, which was about 9.5 miles.
Quite a long way, wasn't it?
Yeah. And that was about, I set off about 3:30 and got back about 6. It took me 2.5 hours. Well, it took me 2 hours to ride the bike back, and it took me about half an hour to drive back. And then walk back. I had to walk back because I got a puncture.
Yeah.
Look at me. God, I'm exhausted. Got back in light though. Beautiful sunset going on. Don't even know what the time is. At work. 6 o'clock. Yeah. I'm back. There's the bike. That's a hell of a ride. And it was very tough because a lot of the towpath, about 50% of the towpath was good. The other 50% was absolutely awful. Some of the worst I've ever cycled. But it also didn't help that I had undeflated tyres as well, because I didn't have a tyre pump, but I got one in the car. I shut the boot twice. God, I'm losing my marbles. Shut the boot twice, even though I need to go in there again now. Then I got a puncture. Oh yeah, I got a puncture about half a mile before the end. See? So I had to walk the last half a mile. Yeah. It was nice when I had my new bike because I had that jowl stuff. I paid 20 quid extra, bought the jowl stuff, and yeah, it got stolen.
and we tried to repair it yesterday, but
I tried it twice yesterday, but no, it hasn't worked. I'm going to take the wheel off again and do it all over again.
but we haven't got any. We thought we had proper things, but the stickiness is gone. We've got good ones that Will recommended, but we haven't used them, so the stickiness is gone. So it's no good, is it?
Yeah, it's Hawthorn again. Hawthorn is the worst enemy when you cycle on towpath.
Hawthorn.
Yeah, it's always Hawthorn. Nothing else but Hawthorn. Yeah, we're gonna cruise 9.5 miles today. There's no lock, so it won't be that long. It'll probably be a 4-hour cruise. Going to go through Macclesfield today. We have got some lift bridges or swing bridges to do. I think they're electronic ones, so that's really the only obstacles. Yeah, and that's it. I think after that, Monday we'll be going to Buggy Basin, which is going to be like a 12.5 mile cruise.
Bugsworth Basin.
I don't know if I'm going to cycle it yet, or if Mum's going to take the car there, I don't know yet.
Might have to take the car there.
There is a shortcut over the Marple Bridge, yeah, and that takes off 2 miles to make it a 10-mile cycle.
Depends
So
if you
I
got
don't mind
it repaired or not, doesn't it?
Yeah.
By then.
Oh, the car, Mum.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, as you know, we took the car. My dad took the car to
Quick Fit yesterday.
Fit.
Yeah.
They were.
Got quoted. We got quoted £800.
Yeah, because
Two shock absorbers and a spring at the back or something. So
they're the original springs and shock absorbers there, and it's done 130,000 miles.
but they weren't very friendly people. They weren't very nice. So I think that put Andy off
Dad
as well.
bumped into another garage.
Yeah, he walked past another garage and went in and asked. Lovely, friendly, really lovely guy. So we're going to take it to there. And he said, "Oh God, it shouldn't be that amount of money." And actually, Andy looked last night, and there's been a lot of complaints about Quick Fit that they're overpricing things and everything.
They will, yeah.
So yeah, so we're going to take it to there. Well, Andy's going to take it there Tuesday, hopefully, because it's dangerous for him to drive. He's got to drive just over an hour longer coming back for the next 3 days. I'm a bit concerned about him driving it, to be honest.
There's a lot of clonking going on, and it doesn't feel very stable with that. Alright, let's get going. Looks like this steep hill here is going to be covered in wild garlic and bluebells soon. Shame that we're going to miss it. And this is Royal Oak Swing Bridge, number 49. And this is the only road swing bridge on this canal. And luckily it's entirely power operated, so Mum just has to go over the other side, turn the key and hold the button down. And look, see, I do drive the boat. And I drive the boat quite a lot when we're not filming. Like when we came back down the canal, I didn't film it, so most of the time I drove. This lovely, I want to say Lainsman's cottage, probably was back in the day, doesn't actually have any road access. So the people who live here have to park on the other side of the canal and cross this footbridge. And the only access with this road, before 1998 when this bridge was put in, was a very precarious movable pontoon. That would have been a big downside to owning that house. This little islet here shows you where the bank used to be. Slowly over almost 200 years it's been washed away. And this is Broadhurst Swing Bridge, which is actually the last of the manually operated swivel bridges on the canal. And as you've seen, and as you're going to see, there's loads of them. What used to be loads of them. I can't stop filming that view, guys. It's so beautiful. Absolutely
beautiful.
Stunning this is.
I'll tell you what, that rock formation there reminds me of the Valley of the Rocks in Devon.
Yeah.
Linton and Lynmouth, doesn't it?
Ah, I didn't know it was this nice in Macclesfield.
Oh, it's absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
We've just gone through a bit of industrial, but this is well worth it. It's beautiful.
Absolutely. We're coming into Macclesfield now. But, just beautiful. Had a few showers, but they're going over quick because the wind's so strong. Heading the same direction as us, the showers are, but they go faster.
We can part with that, Josh, can't we?
Yeah, put up with sharp showers, as long as it's not prolonged rain, you know. Oh my god, I can't get over it. It's absolutely stunning. I love these canals that go through moorland and really high hills and valleys and stuff. I honestly can't believe how many Canadian geese I saw along this canal. I don't think I've ever seen so many. Looks like the CRT are doing some major bank repairs along here, which has taken up a lot of room on one of the corners. That's typical, isn't it, Mum? I don't see a boat all day and a boat comes just as we're coming past the CRT. Nice little cutting through here, which has been reinforced with brick walls. Lovely. Well, here comes another shower. Luckily they don't last very long.
Another golf course. Heavens have popped.
I believe this was originally supposed to be a tunnel here at Richmond Hill, but ultimately it became a cutting. Probably because it wasn't that deep in the first place, they could just cut it out. But just like before, it's been reinforced with all this brick, and it's really quite nice. Quite a unique site. Well, this is Macclesfield, a market town, and it's got a very deep and rich history. So much so that I can't possibly explain all of it in this video. But at one point, it was the world's biggest producer of finished silk. The mills were initially powered by water and then steam, and there were actually 71 silk mills operating by 1832. The silk industry actually remained active until 1980s. Well, there's a water point here at the maintenance yard, but we'd probably just get in there, but it'd be very hard without hitting one of the boats. So we decided to pass. And this is the Publicity Works Mill, which is the original home for Hovis bread makers. After a period of abandonment, the building has now been converted into apartments. There's visitor moorings here, which are only one day all year, and I suppose it's probably because it's outside the Puss in Boots. But if you just go through the bridge, there's a pontoon mooring which is 3 days, and it's much nicer and much more secure. There's a beautiful church down there, but the view is ruined by those brutalist apartment blocks. This canal is very, very shallow, and we're a good 3 or 4 foot away from the bank here. Just watch how the boat tilts as we get grounded. You really have to stick to the middle of this canal. Just passed underneath Bridge 33. The next bridge we're going to go underneath is going to be Bridge 30. Yet we passed through 3 abandoned swing bridges. Wouldn't that make the next bridge 29? I don't really know what's happened here. That is Clayton Tower, built by William Clayton, and it was long thought to be a ventilation shaft for mines. Below the tower appeared to be rocks, so it couldn't have been used for a ventilation shaft. But it might have been a folly to impress others, especially the Gaskell family, who lived on the opposite side of the hill. Well, this is Carriage Dry Dock, which is just what it says on the tin. It's a dry dock, and we actually called up to see if there's availability here, but there wasn't. Not for a long time. But the driveway to the dock was once the route of the tramway known locally as the Rally Road, which actually ran past Clayton Tower. And this came from the quarries at Carriage Hill, and had a very steep Victorian incline plane there. This giant building here is our Delphi Mill, built in 1856. If you're wondering where the chimney was, unfortunately it was demolished in the 1980s, and now it's been converted into offices.
Well, that was good, guys. We stopped off at
Bollington Wharf.
Bollington Wharf, yeah.
Lovely lady in there.
Yeah.
Really nice. And she even let us get rid of our rubbish. She said,
Yeah.
I'll just do it for you.
Got rid of our rubbish and got filled up in water as well.
Yeah.
That solved that problem.
Yeah, she let us. I said, can we do the water for the water? She said, yeah. She said, you bought diesel, so
Yeah.
you could do that. I said, about the rubbish? She said, well, we don't normally do it. So if only 3 small bags, she said.
Yes, that was really nice.
Yeah, so, and pump out is only £18.50.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to do it when we come back.
You can also get pump out cards there too. CRT ones.
Yeah.
So
we
maybe
might
I'll pick
get
up
one
of those.
card as
Yeah.
well. I'm not happy with the CRT cards because, like I
No.
said, I lost 40 quid with them. So I'll just get one just in case.
Yeah, just safekeeping. But that was good because we could have our lunch and
Oh,
we dodged a really, really heavy shower.
hailstones it was. And
So,
you
yeah,
wouldn't
it worked out
believe
really
it,
well.
like 10 minutes ago. Look how what it is like now. I think that's probably gone over there.
Yeah. It was a nasty one.
This is Clarence Mill, which dates from 1831 and has been extended several times since. It was built like most other mills in Bollington to spin cotton. The raw cotton was brought from Liverpool docks up the River Irwell to Manchester, then via the Rochdale, Ashton, Peak Forest and Macclesfield canals. The cotton thread was then sent to other mills in Lancashire to be woven into finished cloth. Today, Clarence Mill has been converted into housing. This is Sugar Lane Bridge. Look at the skew on that. Absolutely beautiful. This is said to be the best architectural stonework on the canal. These bridges were built for horse and cart, which weighed probably a ton and a half at the most. The people of that time had no comprehension of what would happen in the future, and the bridge can take 38-ton trucks, which just shows you the craftsmanship and skill of these bridges. As I'm not filming the way back down, here's a look back at the view. It was so shallow through this bridge we could hear the boat scraping the bottom. And we thought it might have been that around the prop. And we put on about 1200 revs to try and get through, but it just wasn't going anywhere.
Isn't that shallow? There's plenty of parking here at Bridge 20. This is where Dad's going to be parking. And we just got to find a mooring with decent solo for the weekend. This is ideally the spot I wanted to go in, and unfortunately it was taken. It's the best solar spot around here, so it looks like we have to go around the corner. The solar isn't going to be that good, but it will be in the morning. In the afternoon it'll go behind the trees. What up? 4, Jesus Christ.
God, my arm's aching.
Long cruise.
Yes, long cruise, but it's nice. It's funny though, because we bumped into about 4 or 5 boats, but every time you bumped into someone, it was in a
Awkward spot.
yeah.
In
The
a
CRT
bridge
was doing
or
yeah.
corner.
CRT was doing some work.
That last one, they just said, "Oh yes, it wasn't on the bridge." I don't know how they hit the bridge.
Yeah, I don't know, because it was just straight. So.
Yeah. Maybe the wind blew them.
Probably. Wind's a bit of a problem with a narrowboat.
But this was the windiest day of the whole week, pretty much.
It's a nice
And I
spot.
think it's 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts, but we managed to avoid most of it.
Yeah, the only thing...
And the showers.
Only time it affected us is when we went to Bollington Wharf.
Yeah.
Bringing the boat in, it kept going back out again. But we made it.
Yeah, we avoided most of the showers. We had a few little sharp showers, that was it, really. Because of the high wind, it blew them off very quickly.
The worst one was when we were at Bollington Wharf.
Yeah.
Hailstoned. Didn't think it'd be cold enough to hailstone, but...
The cruise actually went really well
Yeah.
today, guys. Nothing really went wrong. It was really nice.
Yeah, it's good.
It's a beautiful cruise.
Yeah, really enjoyed it.
Climbing the list, guys. And it's not going to beat the Montgomery. Nothing really can beat the Montgomery.
No, but the Montgomery, the only thing with that, you can't cruise olive down it. So, but
For cruisable canals, this...
yeah, I
is
think
probably
this is
one
one
of
of
our
our favourites now. Ashby was my favourite, but I think this is probably up there with the
Yeah.
Ashby.
We're
Yeah,
getting another shower now, guys, so we'll be quick.
it's just the hills. I tell you what, it makes all the difference on the canal if you've got lovely rolling hills and that. It's beautiful.
So we're on an embankment now, looking over the hills. It's not
Yeah,
that
we're-
nice, but
we're
it
looking
is still
forward
nice.
to what we're looking forward to the Peak Forest now, aren't
Yeah, that'll be next time, guys. We're going to
Yeah.
cruise 12.5 miles to Peak Forest Canal. The reason we're doing such long cruises, we've got somewhere to be. We've got to get down to the middle levels for the summer months,
we? Yeah.
and all these Anglian waterways, Riverine and all that.
We want to be on a quiet. We want to be on a quiet area in the summer.
Yeah,
It's funny because last summer when I had to look after George, we were on the Thames, and
and
that
it was really quiet.
yeah, really
North-
quiet.
The Upper Thames,
The Upper Thames by Lechlade and
loved
that
it.
area.
Absolutely loved it there.
Yeah, so I need
So
to get
peaceful.
in. Well, when we get some lovely warm weather, I want a river to swim in, don't I,
Yeah,
Josh?
there's going to be plenty of rivers
So
swimming down there.
that's and dinghy adventures, hopefully.
So yeah, we're gonna no locks, so 12.5 miles isn't too bad really. We did that in 4 hours, and that was 9.5 miles. So it'll take us about 5, maybe 6 hours to do. We'll get to Buggy Basin.
Bugsworth Basin.
but- Well, the clocks are going back. Not tomorrow next thing, are they?
Yeah,
Or forward?
Saturday they
Forward
go
or back,
forward.
aren't
Spring forward it is.
Yeah.
Spring,
Even though it's
autumn
Still
back.
winter.
Yeah,
practically.
spring forward, so it's going to be longer days,
Yeah.
so it's going to be much better.
Yeah, so that will be Tuesday, I think. I think we might be staying here till Tuesday.
Yeah, well, we might.
Because Dad's got to take the car back to the garage.
Yeah, on Tuesday.
And that'll work out well because me and Mum can just cruise there and I don't have to cycle back 12.5 miles.
Yeah,
You know?
so we might do that. And Monday, we like to cruise Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays normally, but Andy is so knackered
Tired,
on
yeah.
He's so knackered on
At least
a
you can do some
Monday.
fishing then, can't it? I think it's about a quarter of a mile walk for Dad, which is alright. I think it'll probably be an hour and 15 minutes now. Yeah, it's getting a bit far. That's why we're not going any further, guys. That's why we're not going up the Huddersfield Narrow and the
Yeah.
Rochdale.
It's too far from Andy's work. We're hoping that they might let him stay,
Yeah,
you know, but you can't stay in the pub. Then nobody stays in the pub.
no.
But we're
Um,
hoping, fingers
Okay,
crossed.
so let's get going then, guys. This one's pretty long, probably, I imagine. Right.
Thanks for
Please
watching.
like, subscribe, and see you next time. Bye.